I don't know. The fuck?
Kamate.
Okay. Oh.
Welcome everyone to another episode of AFAKASI Scoop. What are we at? We're at number 28 now. And we're coming into the towards the end of the year, but before we get to all the Christmas stuff, we're gonna finish off this kind of
With
well,
a
we've
bang.
been talking a lot about relationships and things like that. But there's another side, I guess, of relationships or people that we came across one time after scrolling too much TikTok, and then end up on YouTube and see some stuff about fetishes, and we got thinking like. I got thinking like, man, my life is so boring, like compared to some of the stuff that we've found on the internet. So we thought, hey, let's explore this little topic of fetishes and see where we get to, and hope that we survive this one. So I guess we'll start with a definition of what is a fetish. And it says a form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, part of the body, etc., etc. So we did a couple of things. We put it out to Insta. So we'll share a couple that we thought was funny off Insta, and then we were tasked with going out to find a couple of fetishes that we found that was weird. None of this is from experience, can we just say? Because all three of us are kind of like, oh man, this is out of it. But you know, we'll see how we go with this. But to open up, I think we'll start a bit mild. We'll open up first with just what is one thing that attracts you to the opposite sex, and it doesn't have to be of a sexual nature. Fetishes normally are of a sexual nature, but this one, because it's us, it can just be a bit calm, and just one thing that attracts you to the opposite sex. T?
I think initially it's looks, but I like teeth. Guys with there's particular teeth that I like. But
Particular ones?
yeah, kind of like mine, but not like. I like their two teeth at the front, kind of coming forward a bit, and
canine.
and the rest of their teeth are sort of just behind there, but it's like, wow.
Oh, I know someone who looks like that.
Me too. I don't know anybody.
So what about you? What attracts you to the opposite sex?
Personality.
Ugh, yeah.
Do you see
boring.
the personality from across the road?
Yes,
lie.
I feel it. I feel the connection across the road. Yeah, well, of course they're gonna be attractive
Yeah.
in somewhat way. But I think personality actually makes people very attractive. Pass.
Yeah.
You can't pass after you give the answer.
Pass on the question.
My one is lips. Like I like lips, you know, like yeah, like, like full lips, you know, like not
half
narrow,
lips?
not narrow ones, you know.
Okay.
Like,
Not skinny lips. You like fat lips.
Yeah, fat lips.
Fat
Well, what's one thing that you think is attractive on you to the opposite sex?
Everything.
What have you been told? Oh, you should say that. How do I know you should say that?
Why do you ask these questions when you know she's gonna say that?
It's not fair to my body, to this other bits and pieces. It's like we are all one. We are all a machine, mate. Take it or leave it.
Well, there you go. She's just answered it. There's no room for anyone else after that.
Yeah, I think pass. It's just pass. So we did put it out to Insta and Facebook. You know, what's the weirdest fetish that you've heard of? And we'll go through and just pick one or two that we thought that was weird that we hadn't heard of. So, Sin, do you want to start?
Okay. Let me say how uncomfortable this bloody podcast is to me. I I've been telling these two that I'm just so speechless with some of the shit that I've discovered. But oh my god, some fucked up shit, honestly, really. And yeah. Well, the first one I went for that I laughed at was women that poked their mans in the bum. Then this person kept going and said, "Yeah, you need to cut that shit out. That's an exit only road back there."
Capital letters.
Capital letters. So that indicates that he doesn't like being poked in the bum.
Wait, do you mean poked in the asshole or poked
Yeah.
in the bum?
I think
Oh,
in the
women
asshole.
poking
Woman poking men in the
in the asshole.
asshole.
Oh,
the
wow.
But so I think a lot of men do get off on it. Once again,
Yeah.
I'm very uncomfortable saying this. But let's-
No, but I think
but
it's
I was
true.
sweaty little nose. Huh? Yeah,
That's why we're
yeah.
poking too many assholes.
I can't.
I can't do it.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know if I've heard or I've seen.
Well, you've done.
We've done it.
Well, you've
One drunk
experienced-
night.
Unless none of this has been experienced. We've already established that at the beginning of the podcast, okay, people?
You know what, Lecky, you
will-
are. Her nails are always short. No wonder. No wonder. No one. Cam, come on now. Come on
Oh,
now.
stop.
Why? Okay.
Oh, she said, "Thank you very much. Your turn." No, it was a 1 or 2, so it's poking in the ass.
Or you can go round.
Okay,
You
well,
can
what do I think? Yeah, well,
Yeah, what do you
guys-
think of it?
What do I think of the poking in the ass?
Yeah.
Well, if it turns you on, especially, but you don't hear that. Well, gay guys do it, eh? Like, how else do they do it?
Well, yeah.
So then it is a common thing. And maybe some straight guys do it, but it doesn't mean that, well, I think some of them might think, "Oh yeah, I'm probably gay because she fingered me up the ass." Do you get my drift?
Yeah.
No.
But you know what? You're not.
She
It's-
just wants you to
it's-
keep explaining.
You're
it.
not. I'm just making it worse.
No, okay. I think there's sensitive stuffs around the asshole, like the
Nerves.
midge hole. Yeah. So I think it is quite erotic for some people. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
some men
exactly.
they don't. Some girls, a lot of girls don't want to do that.
No.
But it's like, and yet some girls like it and like it.
Other places.
I wonder how
do
you
it.
bring that up with your partner, eh? Like if you're a guy, how you would bring that up with your partner without sounding, gay.
No,
just go-
do you know what you do? You just like have a sex,
Really, Lima, it's getting ready. And what do you do?
and then you just I think
Not a-
maybe you should just and then try if you're going around the ass and you start rubbing around his buttocks, and he kind of like flicks your hand off.
But what if he doesn't flick it?
If he doesn't flick it, oh,
Red flag.
if he doesn't flick it, it's not an exit road. Like you said.
Man, for someone who was uncomfortable about it, she's got
Smack my
demonstrations
going, man.
and
She's
everything.
got her hands on flick and her number one finger out there too.
Hey, you forgot the lubricant. You got to get the oil.
No, but I'm saying if you're like you asked if it, like how do we know so you just kind of rub around even if you're playing around like because most guys if you like touch their bum they're like ugh.
Yeah, that's if the girl was wanting to try that. But I was asking like, what if the guy wanted her to try it? But how does he bring it up to his partner?
Oh, just grab her hand straight away.
Or just ask her to cut her nails. That night. Hey, if your man asks you to cut your nails that night, you know what's coming.
Hey,
No. If your girl's got short nails, red flags, bro. Red flags.
if the nail salons hasn't been open because of COVID, okay? I don't like this podcast.
Oh,
No, I
freaking
guess
heck.
if the lady's got brown nail polish, red flag.
Red, man, red. I know a lot of people who wear brown.
Lucky I like white.
All right, go. Okay, T. What was? Oh no, I think it's me. Eh?
Yeah, you go.
One of the ones I saw that came up on Facebook was elbows as a fetish, like actual elbows.
Your elbows.
Yeah. Don't ask me why, but I was like, I looked it up because I thought, nah, you can't. I mean, what the hell?
You merely the cocks, mate. Is that what it's for? It's like those little those massage machines.
Did you reply to this person and say, I'm sorry, can you elaborate on your elbows,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah.
And if
Hey.
you see, this is the thing. If you're walking and then you see their elbows are so black, got you.
Wait, where's your black coming from?
Because the elbows could go into a man's bum.
She's still trying to get up to
It's
there.
still going on a man's bum.
No, it's so I looked up the fetish, the elbows fetish.
Yeah.
It's being turned on by seeing elbows,
Oh!
wanting to jerk off on elbows, and all sorts of sexual things related to elbows.
Can you name this person who was
Oh,
the
no.
elbow?
We will not for our listeners. And remember, it's ones that they had heard of, not ones
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they had done. But yeah, but I just find that weird because
I find him ugly.
Can you imagine that if you knew somebody who had a fetish and you're sitting there going, I'm so
Yeah.
just
You just sit there and go,
"Oh,
so?
no, you don't."
But what are they doing on the opposite side? Just looking like, ooh, ooh.
elbow.
Oh, that's yuck, man. I don't know.
I don't get that one.
It's
at
weird,
all.
eh? What people get turned on by.
That is my eyes are crying right now.
I know, so it's mine.
We'll
Um,
do one each and then we'll go around and do another one.
Oh, yeah.
T.
The one popping pimples, watching my pimple popping clips.
You know, that's you. You know, I thought of you when
Me?
yeah, because you like to watch the.
Oh yeah, I like
pimple pop-
watching it, but it doesn't arouse me.
They
Yeah,
did
I like
say
watching
it's not
it
a
too.
sexual one. Yeah, they
It's
said
like
not
the
a sexual
pimple popper.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not it's just a.
Yeah, they said that it wasn't a sexual thing. It was just. I wonder if it is. If somebody.
I wonder
does.
it is. If
You
there's
just keep
any
talking
people
while
who
I
like
Google that.
Yeah.
popping pimples, can you please let us know if you get aroused by that? Maybe when the pimples shoot out, they shoot out too.
Oh.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You
Same
know?
colour. Same
You know,
colour.
same colour almost. A little bit of a different texture, but oh no. Oh yeah. I don't know.
Just bit.
Okay, Sin, what's your next one that you found weird?
Oh wait.
What?
Can I just read? I was just googling that thing while you were, the fetish thing.
Oh yeah.
So, Confessions of a Popaholic. It's a thing.
Yeah, of course it's a
Hey,
thing.
pop-
Wait,
Everything's
sexual
actually
or not
stuff.
sexual?
So you may not be used to hearing the words erotic or fetish in a sentence with zits and popping, but that is surprising. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a like it can be a sexual thing. Oh,
No,
that's
thank you.
disgusting.
Oh wow.
Okay. Anyway, ooh, gross. Sorry.
Nope.
Yeah. Sin.
Let me gather my thoughts here. Ones that I saw that was quite popular on our Insta was sucking toes.
Yeah, that came through like 3 times.
Toes. I love my toes being well. You get my drift.
No,
That's
don't.
what-
Jealous.
No, she should have elaborated more on that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, if I was, I don't think I'd get off by someone sucking my toes. To be honest, I'll probably be more ingle because I'll be like, oh my god, I just wore shoes today.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like it. I
Those
hate my toes
thoughts-
being sucked.
Yeah, those thoughts would come to mind straight away. I'll be like, oh, that's disgusting, man.
Yeah.
I think that.
But what if you're like
German
one of the
side-
what if
Yeah.
you're like one of the other people that came through and said that they had a partner who made them shower before having
Germaphobe.
yeah.
Germaphobe.
So it wasn't quite a fetish, but they used to shower beforehand. So if your feet are clean because you've just had a shower, would that make a difference?
No,
It's just gross.
I just think it's still gross. Yeah.
And I'm ticklish on my feet anyway, so I
Yeah,
don't like
same.
people
Yeah.
touching my feet and then putting it in their mouths. It's
I
like, no.
yeah. Oh, I think I would laugh but aka to the
Yeah.
roof,
Yeah.
man. Like, get over there, man. What are you doing? Get the
Just kick them in the face.
I mean, like, eat some strawberries with chocolate next to by flipping my toes. Like, oh.
Well, they mistook
I
it for your
just
mouth.
don't-
They went the other side and found your toes instead of your mouth.
I
It
just
got
don't-
lost.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, what turns some people off turn some completely off. But yeah, that would definitely not make
Turn you
me
on.
feel any way. Yeah.
Mm.
What about you
Yeah.
guys?
About the toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have heard of it, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't be comfortable with it. Same kind of
No.
reasons too. It's just go suck on something else, man.
I know.
There's plenty more to go with it. You don't have to go to the toes. The other one that I saw that came through on Insta was the golden shower. Now I had heard of that one before as well, but I don't get it. Like I don't get the arousal
Yeah,
with that.
part.
So I looked it up, and there's an actual word for it: urophilia. Urophilia, it's called. The arousal to
Urinate.
Night.
or urinating others. Urinating
Yeah.
on others.
No, yeah, I remember R. Kelly. Apparently he did
Oh
that
yeah.
to the girls. Yeah. He had a golden shower all the time. That's why he's got a shower in the jail now.
I'd rather like a golden shower, just like actual gold. Just shower me with actual gold, not with like
Galo
your
fire.
bee.
Your warm bee.
I mean, you imagine like, because is it a jellyfish sting?
Yeah.
Pee on
Yeah.
like if you get a
I mean,
Or a
of
bee sting.
course,
bee
only
sting,
and
yeah.
then I would accept that.
Yeah.
But sexually, oh, fuck off. Just take your golden shower and before I cut it off. Just
Oh,
no.
gosh. T, what's your last one?
Sniffing undies.
Yeah.
Sniffing undies. I don't get it. I don't.
You
I don't
hear it
know
a
what
lot, though,
turns
eh?
you. Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
it heaps.
I
But
think
what
they
you just want to smell the sasongoness of the Bensi or something. It's
yeah,
like,
like the female
this is bee.
female manga.
The manga of your way, mate. It's like, what the heck?
Wasn't there one on TikTok that you sent through, Sin, where the girl was
What?
doing squats?
I only
She was
sent
doing
through-
squats at the gym,
Oh yeah,
and then the security guard was going up and sniffing her
sniffing her butt
like her-
when she
Oh,
was
without
doing
her,
her. Yeah,
without
yeah,
her
yeah.
knowing.
yeah, while she was
Yeah.
doing squats or something.
Like that.
I don't know how you do not feel.
Now
somebody,
that is desperate.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
he
to
probably.
sniff that.
Oh
But he kept
my-
going and coming back, eh? And her back was
Yeah.
turned the whole time.
Yeah, and then she caught him like the last time, I think.
I think someone saw what he was doing or something.
Yeah. But
That's
even like how people
crazy.
say that their underwear goes missing from the line,
Yeah.
and it's like, what is it? Is it another chick just stealing it because she wants some fancy undies, or is it a guy
Yeah.
stealing it because he wants to sniff them?
It
Well, that's
depends
the
on what country you're in. Because if it's in
Yeah.
Samoa, it's just they just want to
Yeah,
take your
it's just-
clothes. They don't want to smell undies. They just want your clothes. But if it's in another
Put it on.
country, yeah.
No, you see it often in the movies, like where they go and grab undies and quickly sniff it and put it back in the drawer. But
But it's quite borderline the way, because even the ones who, like the guys who break into homes and like rape and stuff, and they take the underwear as like a souvenir. I mean you just kind of think things like that, things like sniffing underwear, and like the ones who look through windows and stuff because it came up as well, somebody looking through the windows while people are on the toilet, like that kind of thing. That's all borderline. That's one step away from
What the hell,
from
man?
going to jail, mate. Like, you know,
What the hell?
from doing the next
That's
thing.
against the law, man.
I'm saying I'm got to go and have my kapa'a. I don't want to go and watch people have a
Yeah,
rats.
exactly. Like,
Oh my goodness.
no, but that's it, eh? I don't know whether they're fascinated with the grap coming out
But was it
or
seeing you
just
all?
or just the fact that you're sitting on the toilet and you can see your ass. Like,
Yeah.
you juice.
If anyone does that, can you please message us and let us know why you do it?
Please.
What is the fantasy? What is it that you're after?
What are you looking at? Are you looking at the
What do you get
legs?
out
Are you
of
looking
it?
at the what? Are you looking for the
Yeah.
sound?
Or it
The
could
smell?
be that, the fact that he can or she can look through
Well,
the
hey, she would be different because if it was a she and she was watching somebody, like, she'll just be looking at his, like,
Got.
his
Yeah.
Unless
cock
he's
out,
sitting.
right?
Unless he was sitting.
But
Yeah, but
do you guys find it strange that you think it's males straight away doing stuff like this, not females?
yeah, because they're dirty.
Because he's
Really,
rapists.
hey, it's funny that because you would
Yeah.
never think a woman are gonna be the one standing at the damn toilet window. You always
Well,
think it's a male.
Yeah, the name
Not being
peeping.
sexist or anything like that, just
Well, the name peeping Tom. It's peeping Tom, eh? Not
yeah,
peeping Tracy. So
No.
yeah.
it's, oh, sorry, Tracy.
So Tracy.
Whoa.
But yeah, so yeah, no, it is. You do kind of think that it's more men doing those
Yeah.
rapist ones. I think
Yeah,
those borderline, those borderline fetishes.
yeah.
It's just an assumption, eh? But I'm sure there are plenty of women out
Oh,
there
I'm
that
sure.
are undercover and do those things too.
I
They
know.
just, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, if anyone out there actually does these things, then can you just explain it to us? Because man, we are shocked, mate, shocked.
So,
Like a shark.
So, hey, thanks to you guys who wrote in those things to give us an idea of what's out there and what you guys have already heard of. We wanted to go do our own research as well and find a couple that we found weird. Now we haven't heard each other's fetish research yet, so this will be a shock to all of us as well as to you, I'm sure. So, who's first? Oh, am I first?
You're first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're
So
welcome.
the first one, actually, this one I did share with you guys briefly before, but I looked more into it because I thought, no, this can't be a thing. But it is. It's a balloon fetish. Like the balloons that you have for like kids' birthdays and stuff. So there are people who have balloon fetishes, and they're called looners. It's an actual thing. And I came across this one guy, and I thought, he's just on his own, right? And so then when I was researching more, there's like a playlist on YouTube, 112 videos of different people with this fetish. And now the reason why this one got me is because I hate balloons. Like I hate balloons, like with a passion. Because when it pops, it always like freaks me out. Now this lunar fetish thing, it's a person who derives sexual pleasure from blowing, rubbing, or popping balloons. So there are a couple that I saw. There was one guy who he's married, but he's got the fetish with balloons, but he is married, and he has a bedroom full of like he has balloons around the house and stuff, but he has this dedicated bedroom where he sleeps that has like over his bed and stuff blowing up balloons, but he doesn't. He looks after them. He doesn't pop them. So his fetish is a blowing up balloon, and he like looks after them apparently. No crap. This guy goes to, it must be popular in America where you go to car yards and they have balloons up, like they have a sale and stuff. So he goes around and if he sees balloons that are starting to like, deflate or like coming to the end of their life, he goes and asks them if he can have them, and he takes them home to look after them. And then he like cleans them, and then he rubs them, and he actually
no,
things
we don't
with
know.
them.
What?
He gets off on them.
Does he touch them? Does
Yeah,
he put it on him?
he touches them. He said that the smoothness of the thing is like a woman's body, and then he must. I mean, they didn't show this part, but he was describing how he puts it on his thing, and he like, pushes against it and stuff, and he gets off on it. An actual thing, and then look at Sophia's face.
That's what I'm laughing at.
And then, then there was this couple. But okay, now this one, I was like, where are these balloons from? These balloons must be like made out of frickin' whatever, because it's a couple, like a male and a female. The male lies down, right, has a balloon on top of him while the woman is blowing it up with like a vacuum type, what's the opposite of a vacuum? Whatever that thing is. Anyway, to blow up the balloon. Then she ties it off. Oh, well, the first thing she does was blow it up until it pops. And then it pops while it's on him. And he's like, like, like that's his pleasure. And then there's another one where she blows it up massive, like really massive, while it's on top of him. And then ties it off. And then she sits on it. And then she rides the balloon, like bounces on the balloon while he's under it. And they're both getting off on this. And then it pops. And then she lands on his... They're fully clothed, by the way. And then she lands on his thing, and then they just start kissing because they're both aroused by it. I can't think of anything worse than a sound of a popped balloon.
Me too. I can't stand balloons popping.
Nah. Like, I can't even tie them because it freaks, because I'm always worried that my nails are going to pop the balloon and pop. And so my poor kids, sorry, no balloons for your birthdays, because it's like, I hate balloons. But that's why this one got me weirded out, because I was like, I can't think of anything worse than balloons. But it's a thing, guys. It's a thing. Lunars, for anyone out there. You're a loner. And so, one of the questions we pose is, do you think the islanders have this fetish? And my answer would be no. No, I don't think they would. And I must say that in all the research, I didn't see one islander in
Nah.
this research.
Neither.
Nah.
What do you guys think about that one?
What a waste of... I guess if they want to have a playtime and play with the balloon at the beginning, but what's the point if you're... Maybe if they're playing with that without their clothes on, getting erotic like that, maybe, but with their... Oh, no, clothes off, clothes off. But they had their clothes on, eh?
Well, I guess because it's on YouTube, so I guess it's... but I'm sure that they would have some that don't have... But imagine that thing popping on bare skin. I mean, wouldn't that hurt?
I don't know. I've never had... I don't know. I don't know. It's almost like, that kind of sounds, with the jumping with the balloon. Is that kind of like, how some guys have the heavy, like the big girls jumping on them? Is that similar or no? Am I just whakae with my answer? Yeah, sorry, carry on.
But isn't the balloon light? Like, I don't know what...
Yeah, but with that one, the lady's sitting on top of the balloon and she's pushing down on
Pushing down. So that's a bit of pressure on your... Just suffocating. Oh, is it on this mangava? The stomach.
Well, it's a big balloon. So it's like from here down to like almost his knees. Like, it's a big balloon. I've never seen
Oh,
them.
they sell
must be
those.
special type of,
We need to go have a look, see what they sell at these places. So we know what we're talking about when we come online.
Go to Peaches and Cream for
Yeah.
some research purposes.
Go for Christmas.
But yeah, that was a freaking weird one.
Yeah.
And talking to that first guy who goes and gets balloons to save them, his nephew was trying to ask him, like, do you think you need help? And he thinks there's nothing wrong with him. He said, no, there's nothing wrong. I'm not hurting anyone. It's, it's fine. Just
That
leave me
sounds like
alone."
the one where that guy's in love with his car. Kind of sounds the same.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my first. No, I was about to say my first fetish. Not mine. It's the first one I found.
Making sure.
Yeah, just
Make
gotta be
sure, mate.
very. T, what was your one?
Man, I had so many. I don't know which to choose. But I'm going to bring out this one. I don't know why, but it reminded me of Sin.
Oh, here we go.
Not being sad to anybody else but Sin.
Oh wow!
It's
Why?
called... I don't know. Because it's short stuff. Listen, you ready? It is... Oh, craps. Where is it? Oh, acrotomophilia. It's the love of amputees.
Oh, I saw that
The
one.
erotic one. But there's a different one where you have the desire to become one because you get turned on
Really?
by it. So that one is called apotomenophilia. I can't even say the word. So there's two things. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Getting aroused by amputees
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then having the desire to become one yourself
Yeah.
because you
That's
think
a
you'd
bit
like to
messed
look at
up.
yourself and get turned on by not having any legs or something. That got me. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Like I'd heard of everything else. Well, not everything else, but I had never heard of that.
Yeah.
So that I don't know how that works. If you see an amputee, what happens? You stalk the person, or you? I didn't even know it was a thing.
And how do you even know that you have that thing? Like, is it that you accidentally came past somebody who was an amputee and you
Yeah,
Possibly,
suddenly had
yeah. I think so.
like
yeah.
a flush of whatever?
Because I
Yeah.
think I read somewhere where a lot of people don't realize they have a fetish until they experience something, and then they
Yeah.
like it,
Yeah.
And then keep
and they
doing it.
keep doing it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's almost maybe we just haven't tried some things.
Oh, that's what I mean, man. Like, honestly, when I was looking at this, I was going, man, I'm so boring.
Yeah, yeah.
So boring compared to
Wait,
these
have you tried
people.
any of these things on the list?
Nah. That's what I mean. It's like I was looking at it going, nah, come on. Like I've heard of the sucking toes one, but again, it's something that just grosses me out.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
think it's just good. Yeah. Um. I mean, I think the elbows one threw me off. Like,
Yeah, I'd never heard of that
it's like the
either.
one that you're talking about now, T.
I know. It's like,
So it's probably along those lines too.
uh,
Same thing.
yeah.
Yeah, like you
What?
don't. I guess you don't know until you've come past it, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like, yeah,
You don't know
Yeah.
what you don't know.
yeah, mate.
Like, to be
Now
honest.
you know.
You know. Now you know. Sin, what
Man,
about you?
I wish I never knew. Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. But hello. Oh yeah. Okay. So I came across this one. I just thought, oh, like this just sounds more ridiculous every time I read it. So it's called so it's a sexual fetish that involves arousal by the sun's rays.
Oh,
I saw that.
So
Yeah.
if you strangely love sunny weather, you're probably maybe just crushing hard on the sunshine. Here comes the sun.
How
and then
does
here
that
comes
work?
me.
Da-dum-tsh.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I scum.
here comes the sun. So it's actually called actoristy. Actoristy.
Oh
Yang
yeah,
ale ole
sure.
rusty.
Like rusty mate.
It's a little rusty, mate. I definitely don't think islanders have a fetish for this, but then maybe because they live in Samoa and it's bloody hot and they got the sun 24 hours a day, man. It could possibly happen. What do I think about this? Well, you already heard. It just sounds ridiculous to me, but hey, I mean, it's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like so mind blowing that I'm like, I
Mm.
mean, you hear about the sucking toes and stuff, but the sun's rays, oh,
See, now you're going to go out to Mission Bay and just see who's
and just
enjoying
start
the
looking
sunbathing a bit too
around.
much.
I love the sun. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do, May.
How
Like,
much do you like the sun?
yeah, how much? It's like so out of it, man.
Um, right, this the next one that I saw, which I thought was strange. It's called spectrophilia, and it refers to having a thing for ghosts because sometimes humans aren't worth it. It
Wow.
usually involves the fantasy of a spirit, but sometimes people believe they are actually having sex with a spirit while they sleep. Um,
Shucks.
so then I YouTubed this stuff, and again, so much on the net about it. But this one particular lady was saying that it's about like demons, spirits, and ghosts. But sometimes, if your partner has passed away, there have been they've said that their partner has come back and had sex with them as a spirit, and that a lot of people have this thing about doing it with spirits because they feel a lot more, like they're saying it's more gratifying than a human experience because the spirit goes below the skin surface and it kind of just goes into your, I guess, your system as such. um, then there are people who are trying to find out ways to actually call on spirits, so for that purpose of having sex and stuff. um, and this lady was actually warning against it, saying, you might invite the wrong spirit in, so don't do that kind of stuff. But there are people out there that actually swear by that that this has happened to them, and that they enjoy it way more than sex with a human person. And they said sometimes it happens, like there are different ways, and some people say that you know how you're in that sleep, like that half sleep, like you're kind of in between sleep and being awake, and it's kind of in that period that you're not sure if you're dreaming, but it's actually, you kind of flip out of your sleep and realize that it's actually not a dream. You can physically feel the thrusting, and some people have been bruised, like have woken up with bruises on their like body because of it. Man, you think I'm making this stuff up, but there are so many people that say that it's a thing. So, and do I think that islanders would ever have this fetish? Hell no, because we don't mess with spirits, man. Like, we just do not. So
That
yeah.
reminds me of that lady in America. Remember, she said she married a 300-year-old spirit, a pirate.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah, so apparently, like, she had wedding photos too, and she had the freaking picture of Jack Black. Not Jack Black. What's his name?
Oh,
Johnny Depp, Pirates of the
yeah.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack Sparrow. So she had his picture, but she said he's an actual pirate 300 years ago. She was meditating one day, and then he came and
Came to her.
interrupted her, and she thought he was really rude and stuff. And then apparently she was meditating again. He came back, and then they ended up getting married. And then I read probably a couple of years later, they divorced. She divorced the ghost. But it was real. She had a wedding dress and everything. She had a wedding to marry this ghost. Stupid.
Oh my.
I mean, we always
I
joke
know.
about, my boyfriend being Casper, but man, it's a joke, man. Like, it's not.
It's a
not
fetish, man. It's a
like,
fetish.
no way. It's like,
It's a good joke.
but to actually, to have sexual relations with a ghost, I don't know, man. Like this. I mean, when they start naming fetishes, like these fetishes actually have names. That's when there's something, like it's a thing.
Yeah.
Like so many more people have had that than it's so out of it. But yeah.
But you know what got me when I was looking into it? They actually had rape and all that stuff under fetishes. All these so basically everything that you're not allowed to do, like you own your own body. If you're not allowed to do it, and you get arrested type thing. Like no one's allowed to give you a hiding, blah blah
Oh
blah.
yeah.
And so with the fetishes, it's the same sort of. If they don't, they've classified a lot of things that we would think is criminal under
Yeah.
fetish.
Yeah.
Under fetish. So they're
Yeah.
mentally, some people actually think that people with fetishes are mentally ill. And
Yeah.
then I read that there are some people who actually think that they're like one of the healthiest people around because they like to try new things. They just have a higher sex drive and more open to experimenting with things. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess the difference is if it's consensual, right?
Yeah.
Because you have all those what are those things called, like the people that wear the black leather stuff, bondage type
yeah,
stuff.
bondage. Yeah.
So like if that's consensual with your
Yeah.
your partner, then that's your fetish, that's your thing, and that's a thing. But it's when you start going into other people's homes uninvited and
Yeah.
start doing that stuff, and I guess where the criminal aspect of it comes from. Hey.
Yeah. But that thing going into people's homes, like it's not one of the ones that I liked, but it was called somnophilia. So erotic arousal from touching someone who's sleeping
Oh, you see that on the movies.
or
eh?
waking someone up doing a sexual act to them.
Oh, which is
So,
like rape, isn't it?
which is rape,
That is
basically.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but they've given it a name, so it's somnophilia. It's
Yeah.
a fetish.
Actually, the ghost thing was that they had touching as well. Like you can feel the ghost touching you type thing. and as
Yeah.
part of the, and they get aroused by that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But it
let's
was
move
the
on.
Yeah.
pussycat, eh?
Next one.
Yeah.
Um, who's mine? This is one that I liked. Well, I like a heaps of them,
We'll
but
let you share another one after this.
uh,
After since
no, I
last
just
one.
find them fascinating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, go. Is it my turn?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
your turn.
Ball crusher. So it's
Mm.
when the guys want the women to literally bust their balls, like to kick them,
Oh,
squeeze them, tighten them,
I've seen
makwa
that.
squeeze, man. Yeah, so it's
Doesn't
called
that?
a ball
Who?
crusher.
Doesn't it?
It gets them like high,
Yeah,
I
they
guess. It gets them
actually
all like.
But
aroused
does it
by it.
harm? But does it harm them? Like, can you actually break balls? Like, can you like break them to
I
the
think you
point where
can
they're
bruise them. I don't know. Boys, can you break balls? Do they get bruised? We'll wait until we get a reply. So I don't know.
what? Like, well, that would be sore, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it would be sore, but that's the thrill they
Oh,
get
that's the
from
thrill.
it. Yeah,
Yeah. So
like
you should go to someone, see if they like it.
boom. Did you get a thrill?
And he goes, "Did you get a thrill?"
Yeah. Did you get
No, he didn't get a thrill. He didn't. He
He didn't
didn't.
like it. He didn't
He
like it at
didn't
all.
like it at all.
Oh my god.
Ouch!
Yeah.
That would be painful.
So that was one of the ones I thought, okay.
Yeah.
That's easy to participate in because you're not getting hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And if you're really angry with them, then you'd want to break
Yeah.
their balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'll just be
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That
but then
would
if you're
push
angry
you.
with
Yeah,
them, you don't
it's
want
gonna
them to
push
be
you off
aroused.
later. 'cause
Aroused.
he's-
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he's
They'll
trying
be like, break my balls, and you're like, make me. Imagine that conversation.
Yeah. She'll turn around and go, make me. Let's go.
I can't.
I'll break your balls right after I poke you in the
In the
balls.
ass.
Oh no.
Gotta just from both sides.
Nah, you better get lost with your bull holes.
Man, can you imagine him trying to walk the next day?
He might walk like a boss, man.
He might look like, but you know what? He would be one happy man. You know, when
Yes.
you're
If that's what he
satisfied.
likes.
Yeah.
I wow.
Oh, that's funny.
I can't.
What's yours, son? What's your other one?
So this one, you know, people get aroused by turtles.
What the fuck?
What?
And I'm not talking about the ripped, sexy teenage mutant ninja ones. I'm talking about plain old, ordinary,
Sea turtles.
slow turtles. People they get aroused by it crawling around.
What?
So slow.
Yeah,
and boring
they're so
to watch.
slow.
I know,
and
it's watching
already
paint dry.
snoring by that time. Yeah, so it's called chionophilia. It's Spanish.
And the people with these fetishes are going, no, it's not.
That's not how you
Yeah.
say it.
So
No,
you
it's
say
not. It's like a
Like
hardcore
it.
turtle.
I wonder if it's
Not
because
turtle.
like,
Turtle.
you have like, the thing,
It's
and
a
then
turtle.
the head comes out of the shell. Maybe it's that.
Yeah, maybe it's
Thing.
the act of going in and out of the shell.
Ria, I wonder where your mind is going.
You're
man.
very make sense,
You're
mate.
very,
Very
Oh.
logical, you know. You
It's
go.
nearly
fine.
ministry there, mate.
Yeah,
you're
honestly.
very visual, you know. with
I am
your
actually
Yeah.
very visual.
turtle popping out.
Yeah, that makes
so
a
maybe
lot of
it's more
sense.
common with women. Maybe that's a woman's one.
Yeah,
She likes to see the.
it sounds
head
like
come
it
out
could
from
be.
the-
I think it. Yeah, it sounds like it could be a woman one, not a male personally.
Yeah.
But do I think Alan does have a this fetish? It depends. You know, they've got turtles in Samoa, just like the sun. Could be, probably.
Well, if they
And,
do, they'll start charging more for swimming with the turtles, eh?
and you know what? That's why I got it. That's why it's an attraction. But yeah, turtles. I just thought, are you kidding me? Turtles, anything? It just. I mean, the more I read about it, I read on about all these different fetishes. the more I thought people were just coming left, right, and center, bro.
Yeah.
They're aroused. There are people aroused all over the show, like all
Yeah.
around you, because they're getting aroused by anything. Like we could say anything and look it up,
Yeah.
and boom, it's got a name,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We should try that. Give me a random thing and I'll Google it and see if there is a fetish. I'm sure there is.
Okay,
Grass.
grass. Ooh, good.
Okay, while I Google that,
Yeah, I
T,
think
give me
there's
one
a
of
lot
your
of
other ones.
people.
Oh,
One of the
my.
other ones you saw.
Okay, one of them, ATM, ass to mouth.
I was gonna say like the
Ass
machine.
to mouth.
So, he puts his bookie in the asshole, and then he puts the bookie in the mouth.
Wait, no, wait. Balls to mouth.
What? Like dirty.
Wait, say
Like
that again.
I don't say balls. So your kamalua, your cocks, oh not your cocks, the guy's cocks, goes in, and then they do their thing, and then the girl turns around and takes it in the mouth.
Oh, that's not a fetish,
that's
mate.
gross.
That came up as one,
Oh,
and
did
it's
it?
called.
I'm sure that's just
Oh.
porn.
This
It
dirty,
goes
smelly-
no, but that links to the what's the ass one? There it is, coprophilia, arousal to
see?
feces. So how you poo in people's mouths or poo on? It's like the golden
Oh,
shower,
yeah.
but it's poo.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard of
so
that.
that's coprophilia, which probably would go with the ass to mouth too.
Oh my god, I'm gonna bite you.
So it's smearing
So
feces,
disgusting.
and there's the thing called the dirty Sanchez. It's all around the feces one, and it's when they it involves putting poo under the nose like a mustache to make it look like a mustache, and it's part of the sexual
Is it the smell?
eroticness.
And so the smell, it must be the smell.
Real space. Is it the smell?
Is it the
It might be the
smell?
texture. I don't know. I don't
It
know.
has to be the smell.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. And there's this thing called, and it's on YouTube. It's called Two Girls in One Cup. It's an official. So I'm going to read what I got. It's an unofficial nickname of the trailer for Hungry Bitches, a 2007 Brazilian scat fetish pornographic film. So basically, it features two women defecating, pooing into a cup, taking turns in what appears to be consuming the excrement and vomiting it into each other's mouths.
Oh,
So for those people that want to watch that, it's called Hungry Bitches 2007, Two Girls in One Cup.
Nah, but that's just
Sun's face.
I'm traumatized.
I found those interesting. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of it. But I
You wouldn't want to do it.
I'm just
no
traumatized.
freaking way, man.
Oh my god, you had not even $50 billion. Would you do it for? Hey, I have.
I scream when I get baby's poo on my fingers. You know, if I'm
Exactly.
changing someone's nappy, oh my gosh, yuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't even do that now. Like flipping out.
Such-
To even do that and then go put it in each other's mouths.
So take it in and then put it in, vomit into each other's mouth, and it just.
nah, but
It's a thing. So there are some people who might be listening that actually like, yeah.
Yeah, about
Yeah, like a boss. Let's
Yeah.
go.
unlike
But
us
it's like,
now, please.
ooh, yuck.
my eyes are watery.
Oh my god, that's gross. Well, I found something about the grass.
Oh,
Somebody says it was in Reddit. I've had a grass fetish since I was little. This is why my mum took me out of soccer when I was 3. Every time I fell into grass, I nutted.
Oh my gosh.
Especially when we did bear crawls.
Oh.
I kept it on the down low though. I found myself petitioning a grass category for Pornhub.
Wow.
wow.
And then there's an actual, well, it's not grass, but it's trees. So
Yeah.
the term paraphilia, in which people are sexually attracted to or sexually aroused by trees.
Mate,
It's
there's
a thing,
trees
guys.
everywhere. This
It
is
has
what
a
I'm talking
name.
about.
Yeah.
You know? You gotta check the people around you. You're gonna be. There's so many aroused people. Oh my god.
We're we're gonna be looking. We're gonna be
No,
walking and see
walking
someone
around
looking at us like,
looking.
ooh, yeah, he's got a
What are you-
fetish.
What are you looking at? The tree. Know it. Know it.
Why are you sitting on the grass for? Why?
Why are you looking at my elbows?
Oh my
God, my eyes are like crying. Ugh.
Okay, let's go. What's this is
That's-
cool topic.
I think, yeah, no, that's all we had. Did you have any others too that you wanted to share?
Oh, I'm
before we-
still looking. Ball crusher.
I did see one that had like this guy who was aroused every time like falling down the stairs, and I was
I
like,
saw that.
Yes, I saw the
Dangerous.
stairs one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then but then I was watching the thing on YouTube. I go, wait, is he scared to go down the stairs, or is he like just aroused? So I'm not sure if it was a skit or something. But I saw a couple of them that said, yeah, aroused by falling down the stairs. Imagine that, hey, just pushing someone down the stairs. Go, did you like that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool?
But if it's you getting aroused because you want to fall down the stairs, you're not going to have time to get aroused because you're going to be injured, you stupid idiot.
Yeah.
But
So
then you
how
just
does
By
like
the
that
time you
work?
get down there, it's going to be broken. Like,
So what is the whole point of being aroused down the stairs?
And
get
then call the
broken.
ambulance.
There'll be nothing to be aroused, mate.
yeah,
Oh,
but
man.
I think with everything that I've said, it's to be honest, I don't know what our island people get up to. You know, us growing up, our parents have just always protected us from it. They're thinking they're protecting
Yeah.
our innocence from seeing all of that. I mean, see, we're only just learning the stuff too as we're getting
I
older.
know.
But we were taught like to not talk about it, sex in
Yeah.
general. You know, not to think
Yeah.
about it, and especially don't take part in it.
Yeah.
You know, so but
Yeah.
now it's like they wanted us to be like reserved people and modest and shy, and you can't be there if you want to experience and experiment with this type of thing, you know. So it's like, yeah, no, a lot of island parents, old school, wouldn't have been into it. Oh, but then there are some those makaiku ones with going to moikolo, so that could be a fetish.
I think that's
See?
definitely a fetish.
Yeah, because to be honest, some of our people are real dodgy, eh?
It's so common.
When it comes to it, you just walk past it, and then they name you any name. Shh, Julie. So you know, oh, Shantra. It's like it's not my name, bro.
I think that's a rapist one though. Eh?
That is a rapist
There you
name.
go. But there's quite a few. Who? Julie.
Shantra.
Shantra. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think some of our people would be into it, but a lot of them, I don't know. To be honest, it wasn't a big known thing to us. We were protected from all this stuff.
And honestly, I'm so
definitely.
grateful
You know?
because when I was reading this, I was like, "Nah, man, you messed up." Like,
Yeah.
like I'm glad I didn't know that. Some of this stuff is like straight out the gate. Like, you're like, "Nah, you're just stupid, man." You know, like it just.
Like, yeah, I'm thinking, is this for real, or is there some like not being mean or anything? Some mental
Something not
issues
all
there,
there?
not
Yeah.
all there. Like,
You know what? For me, it's whatever rocks your boat, man. As
Yeah.
long as you're not harming other people,
what? Falling down the stairs?
harm
Harm
yourself.
yourself.
As long as you're not harming other people and you want to try new
Do
things,
you want to try, babe? Boom.
yeah, you'll know if
Did
it
you
works
see
or
these?
not. But some of them are just real out of it. I mean, I could
Yeah,
be looking. I'm looking at a fence now. I'm feeling nothing. I'm looking at a trampoline over there.
Go climb
got
on top of the
nothing.
fence.
I want to feel lots of things.
Yeah, maybe try the tree. The tree's quite famous.
Oh, how did you go with it?
Doesn't
Yeah,
talk
but-
back like you. Honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, this is out of it.
Yeah.
Definitely not for me, but yeah,
Oh.
I guess like what T said, eh? Whatever floats your boat, mate.
Whatever
Yeah,
As
floats your
long
boat.
as it
yeah.
doesn't hurt other people. But,
Yeah.
mate, some
Don't-
of the stuff.
Don't share it. Yeah.
I guess that's why people don't talk about it because then they're gonna get that
Nah.
response. I'm so
Can you
sorry
imagine
if anyone
going-
out there has these fetishes?
I know.
Yeah, can you imagine going, oh no, I can't go outside because I'll probably come when I see the sun. The fuck, bro?
See, they'll be looking at your facials and they wouldn't want to
Let's-
say
Exactly.
anything to
And
you.
but really, then you're standing out in the sun, you go, like, can you you imagine if someone said that to you? What would you say?
Well, hoo.
No, like what they would tell
That
you.
they're
Oh,
getting
look,
off
I
on the
can't. They're
sun.
getting off by the sun. What would you say?
Good on you, bro. And I'll go stand on the grass to help them out.
And get off on the grass.
Cat. No, I just stand there so it looks like I'm doing something. I don't know.
Seriously, that's what you do. I'd be like, I would hunt at half lane or something. Like, I've got something going
Wait,
on.
are you in public with this? Oh, if they say it.
Like outside, yeah, public, out.
Oh, you'd have to say something if they're doing something stupid. But if they're just looking at the sun and just going, like, their hands aren't touching anything and they're just going like that, that's okay.
I think for me, I just want to know like what is going on in their
Yeah.
life. Like I would ask them like, what is it about the sun
That turns you
makes
on?
yeah, like what, like, you know, what is? Do you go to sunbeds? Do you have the same like feeling when you go to a sunbed because it's like or is it the actual like is it the heat
rays,
or is it
the
the
heat.
rays?
Yeah. It's like, excuse me, I'll just get an umbrella to cover you first in case you might,
Like
while
come
I'm trying
on
to
the
talk
grass.
to you and you're like just shaking all over the place.
Trying to have a serious conversation and you're
know.
over there shaking.
And then bring in the turtles.
But you know what? I would laugh, if this Valley was actually standing next to someone, but they were actually having a fit. And then she got, oh my gosh, and she'd walk off. Oh, that's why you got to be careful. That's why you got to stay and make sure that it's not medical. It's
What is it? Is this
erotical.
medical or sexual?
Yeah, just in case.
How are they going to answer?
Medical. Like that. Something
Okay,
like
but-
that.
Before we offend any more people,
Yeah, don't
let's
do it.
close up.
Yes, our facials are terrible.
So yeah, that was interesting. Thanks, guys, for your for your
You
input
are
into that.
Welcome. You're
I
so
feel
welcome.
so dirty right now. I have to go have a shower
Yeah.
after this because it's like
I feel
Um,
amazing.
She's going to go have sex now.
I'm gonna go. Let's go.
oh nah. She's gonna go cut her nails now.
All right.
Okay, right. Hey, look, thank you for tuning in to this episode. Before we go, we want to make a shout out to WesWesNet. The podcasters in this network are all polys, and honestly, they don't talk about half the crap we talk about. There's a reason, but they do have really awesome content. So check them out. Head over to the WesWes Network YouTube channel. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the new uploads. Also, you can help support us by engaging with us online, like a lot of you have been. Like and share our posts and episodes. And if you would like to, go to the www.weswesnet.com website, and the support us link is at the top of that page. It's a red button, and you can contribute by small monthly amounts to help out the network. But yeah, that's it from me. Anything from you guys? Or just
Have a lovely experimenting weekend.
if I
that's
see any
amazing.
turtles at your house when I come over next.
I got here's the grass, mate. Here's the grass.
If
Oh
anyone
my-
invites me to the zoo, I'm gonna.
I know. I'm not going.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right,
Everyone,
thank
take
you.
care.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh my god, I can't.